Today, we're talking about how Intel seems pretty excited about glass substrates and how Panos Panay is reportedly heading to Amazon after leaving Microsoft. Let's start with Intel's new way of building denser and more efficient chips. These days, when we talk about what's next for chip design, we focus on things like cramming in more cores, increasing clock speeds, shrinking transistors, and 3D stacking. We rarely think about the package substrate, which holds and connects those components. Today, Intel, in the midst of its reinvention as a foundry company, has announced it's made a major breakthrough in substrate materials, and it's all about glass. The company says its new glass substrate, which is set to arrive in advanced chip designs later this decade, will be stronger and more efficient than existing organic materials. Glass will also allow the company to cram more chiplets and other components next to each other, something that could lead to flexing and instability with an existing silicon package using organic materials. We're slowly beginning to see what Intel's future chips could actually look like. 2 years ago, the company announced its gate-all-around transistor design ribbon FET as well as PowerVia, which would let Intel move power delivery to the rear of a chip wafer. At the same time, Intel also announced it would be building chips for Qualcomm and Amazon's AWS service. Intel says we'll see chips using glass substrates in areas in high-performance areas first, like AI, graphics, and data centers. The glass breakthrough is another sign that Intel is ramping up its advanced packaging capabilities for its U.S. foundries as well. That's something TSMC is reportedly stumbling on with its Phoenix, Arizona plant, which will require shipping chip materials back to Taiwan for advanced packaging. Let's move on to the longtime exec who will lead the Alexa and Echo divisions. It didn't take long to learn Panos Panay's new home. The industry veteran, instrumental in developing Windows 11 and the Microsoft Surface line of 2-in-1s and laptops, has reportedly been hired by Amazon, according to Bloomberg. Microsoft's former chief product officer will lead Amazon's division responsible for Alexa and Echo smart devices. Panay will replace Dave Limp, the Amazon executive previously in charge of Alexa and Echo, who announced his retirement last month. Panay's move from one Seattle-based tech giant to another will have him overseeing a division hit by layoffs last year. Ironically, Amazon and Microsoft each have fall hardware events scheduled this week. Microsoft brought on Panay in 2004 as a group program manager. He oversaw the development of Surface devices during their formative years, where he became an event mainstay with his passionate and detailed product launch keynotes. He was promoted in 2018 to Chief Product Officer before landing his last Microsoft position as Executive Vice President in 2021. Panay said he decided to turn the page and write the next chapter. Yusuf Mehdi will replace him as Microsoft's head of Windows and Surface teams. We reached out to Amazon for comment and confirmation, and we'll update this article when we hear something. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Davindra Hardawar and Will Shanklin and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for our new news podcast, Engadget Today, for tech news with a much-needed touch of tranquility.
Spoken Layer.